Hello everyone. Continuing the Project Cycle series, till now we have discussed in brief to take a look at the Sustainable Development Goals. The 17 goals have been announced.
So first we have to look on the sustainable development goals. There are 17 goals in which the sustainable goal had been developed. So as per I have said you, the goals had been an important aspect in the AI project cycle relation for some time.
By United Nations, which are termed as Sustainable Development Goals. The aim is to achieve these goals by the end of 2030. A pledge to do so has been taken by all the members of the UN. So, if the question comes in exam, like which countries have taken oath to complete these SDGs, then you can answer like all the member nations of United Nations.
So first question it arises from here is the countries who have taken part and who have arranged the goal from here, or who have an important role in the aspect of project cycle or sustainable development goals. So you can see all the UN nations or United who are taking part in UN society or nation. They have taken the part or they have helped in doing so.
And how many countries are there in UN? Total of 193
So
countries
total
are with
countries are given
United
here
Nations.
193.
We have created another video on SDGs in detail and the link will be provided in the description. If this stage is not
Yeah.
performed correctly, then the whole project will be a total fail. But the question which arises here is why? So let's take an example to understand this. Suppose you are a builder and you are given a contract to create an apartment on a piece of land. The first thing you will do is to check the land, understand the budget and the requirements of the client, which in AI terminology is called problem scoping or understanding the problem.
So by now you can understand what are the problem scooping uh, things.
But what if certain parameters like the requirements of the client and budget is not properly analyzed by you?
Parameters for
Then
giving
can
these are problem scooping like variety, variable, velocity. Three variables or parameters can be
you
given.
imagine what will happen when you start making the building? There will be a shortage of resources. And remember that lack of resources will never let you continue your project. This is why problem scoping should be done properly. And guess what? We have a method to do problem scoping in a correct and efficient way. We call this 4 W's of problem scoping or the 4 W's canvas. Let's see what these 4 W's are. These 4 W's stand for who, what, where, and why. Sometimes it is difficult to memorize these. And here is a trick for you. If we arrange these 4 by word count, then it will be like who, why, what, and where, or why, who, what, and where. Now, only we are confused at who and why. So here, if we take alphabetical manner, then O comes before Y. So, who will be at first and we will keep Y
This is
at the
important
last.
for you.
Affected by the problem
Yeah, this is
and can be
important.
benefited after the solution are called stakeholders. Remember this term,
Stakeholders is
stakeholders.
important thing.
In this blog, we are going to find out who the stakeholders to this problem are and what we know about them. So let's see the second W, that is what. Under the what block, you need to look at what you have on hand. At this stage, you need to determine the need to understand. We know about these 4.
This is the main for the keywords who, what, and where and why. You can learn from this. I'm leaving this for you.
W's and we can to understand
Now,
this, let's other produce one by one. 17 as
17 SGD, the goals which are mentioned in them are care, environment, agriculture, traffic, industrial health, security, education. You can take a look here. There no is need to learn them.
SDGs. Let's take other
So
produce
nothing
on it.
important.
let's talk
we
about
can
data acquisition.
take one look on this: data acquisition, data explosion, model, and evolution. These are the parts of AI project cycle. That's it. Thank you.